The Bangkok Floating Market is one of Thailand's most well-known tourist attractions and also one of the biggest tourist traps. Taxi drivers and unofficial tour guides will bring you to a floating market for a ridiculous price, of which they will make a nice commission. I saw something really funny on Google Maps this morning. I was looking for floating markets. I was actually looking for this one in particular, but one popped up that was called Tourist Trap, and I'm assuming someone has paid to make that a location on Google Maps, and the reviews are well worth a read. What many people don't realize is that there are many floating markets all throughout Bangkok, and the ones that have deals with taxi drivers and tour companies are typically just a tourist trap and don't always provide the best experience. Today I'm at one of the smaller local floating markets. It's actually just down the road from where I live, and I came to see if this one in particular is worth visiting or if it's just another tourist trap. This is the Klong Luang floating market, which is not too far from Ta Phra MRT station. This market is out of the touristy part of Bangkok and is not very well known. I am on the hunt for somewhere cool along the river to spend an afternoon that's not overpriced or overrun with tourists. Now, just as I'm walking in, I can see this market is quite small, but the thing that stands out most to me is that it's not busy. It's not rammed full of tourists, and I love that. While this is called a floating market, it's a little different to the traditional style ones, with people constantly coming by on boats, buying and selling things. These boats would come through occasionally, but the feeling down by the river was peaceful and not too chaotic. Now, the way this one works is you can jump on a boat and go up and down the canal here and stop in at places that you want. Otherwise, you can walk along the sides. There's basically walkways down each side of the river here. The boats are available down this end, and up this end there's a temple and you can jump on them there. But I'm just going to walk around here for today. Down alongside the river, there are many cafes, arts and crafts, antiques, souvenirs, small market style goods, and restaurants. There are some really nice paintings and artwork along here. It's a painting of where we are now. It looks so real. This would make a great gift. Just walking alongside the canal now. There's all little shops all along here selling traditional things, selling souvenirs and things that will make great gifts. And from what I can see, everything is quite reasonably priced. It's not priced for tourists, which is honestly not what I was expecting. I found this awesome little antique store. There are some really cool things in here. I love wandering around shops like this. I'm taking a look at the prices. This is 60 baht for $2. Unbelievably reasonable, especially for a place like this. This market seems like it's more designed to be a place to spend the day. There are arts and crafts, cafes where you can create your own jewellery, paint bags and attend painting classes. Or you can just hang out by the river in one of the cool cafes or restaurants. Now, if you're living here in Thailand or you're coming out here to visit, let me introduce you to something that has changed the way I live here. So for a little over 6 months now, I've been taking mushroom supplements. I take fruiting body mushrooms. They're a local company based here in Thailand, and my go-to is lion's mane. Lion's mane is something that's been used in Eastern medicine for hundreds of years. It has a whole variety of benefits, but what I really notice is the focus and concentration. I have terrible focus, but I'll take lion's mane in the morning, and whether I'm out doing something like this, walking around being creative, or I'm sitting at home in front of the computer, I'm able to just laser in, focus, and this is something I've honestly struggled with my whole life. So check out Fruiting Body, there is a link down in the description. Check out the bundle packs, there's actually really good deals on them. I have a discount code you can use for an additional 10% on top of that. But honestly, give these things a go, they've changed the way I live. I think the biggest draw card for me to come here is that everything is reasonably priced. And I know I keep going on and on about this, but some of the other ones are just complete tourist traps and everything is overpriced. Anyway, there's a bunch of restaurants and cafes around here and I'm feeling hungry, so let's check one out. Well, this is a win. There's a restaurant right on the river here and the price is 80, 100 baht. Regular price is what you would expect for just a local place here in Thailand. 50 baht noodles, that's like $1.50. I'm impressed. Hi. Can I please order the pad thai with chicken and egg? Do you have Coke Zero?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, thank you.
Chicken and then Coke Zero.
Thank you. When you come to touristy places, you have to have touristy food, so pad thai, this awesome spot right on the river. Let's go. I haven't had a pad thai in ages. Fun fact, Thai people don't really eat pad thai. It's more of a touristy food. Well, that may be tourist food, but it's delicious. Yeah, well, that lunch was awesome and cheap, and what a location. The market doesn't span very far down the river, but there's some small laneways behind with more shops, cafes, temples, and places to explore. The place may appear quite small, but given that it's not too crowded, you're able to just wander around freely. The verdict is, this place is great. If you want that floating market experience or the riverside experience without the tourist trap prices, this is definitely worth coming to check out. Now, they don't actually have the markets on the little boats and you can't go up and down the canal buying things from the boats, but the benefit is it's not super crowded here and you can just walk around freely and check everything out. This would actually make a really great day place. I'm gonna come back here with my girlfriend. Really cool restaurants, nice cafes, and down here by the river.